Greetings. I wanted to take a little bit of time today to give an amazing production update on what we accomplished in October. And this is just sort of to say thanks to all of our clients and thanks to an amazing team. It is amazing what we accomplished. So let's dig in. So first thing you got behind me here, this is the headquarters of Osprey. Osprey is a 50-year-old backpack bag manufacturer based in, of all places, Cortez, Colorado. You can go ahead and look it up. So what did we do? Okay, well, here, Jason at the helm. Some of you have met Jason. Jason and Sammy ventured off to Cortez with me on day one, and we set it up. Obviously, this is not what it looked like, and I can't show you what it looked like because, well, let's just say that a lot of what was shown is fall 24 merchandise. So can't show you. But it was really neat, and I got a chance to do this too, but the last day of the production, Jason and Sammy were able to go ahead and go venture from Cortez out a little bit, and this is actually Mesa Verde. And so one of the reasons why you go to Cortez, Colorado is because of Mesa Verde. And it was truly, truly amazing. I did leave them, however, jumped on a plane. This was a picture of me editing. There's a video on here for an event later on. Where was I going? And I left on Monday. I was going to New York City, and I was joined in New York City by our sales and marketing person, Molly Bowl. And one of the things is I've never been to New York. I have never been to New York. I'm 50 years old, and I've never been to New York. Pretty amazing, right? Well, that also was pretty amazing. Got a chance to go to my first deli. Why were we in New York? That's the reason why. We actually went to a trade show in New York and exhibited our Remy production solution. We've been talking about Remy, and we wanted to show, people across the country what it looked like. Here's a shot in the booth of essentially the Remy solution deployed. And that is in New York, and what we're actually seeing is that is a multi-view from here, Bend, Oregon. So it was amazing. It was amazing to be there. This was Donovan here in Bend. That, of course, is the amazing Shannon. We've worked a lot with Shannon, and you can see that's her. She's here in the studio. Another shot of her right there. Her eyes closed, unfortunately, but that's Shannon here in the studio. And what was really neat, I'll show you a couple of videos here, is that she got a chance to hear me, and we can actually participate clear across the country. So here's Donovan checking some things out, but Shannon and I were actually talking, and you can see that's me in New York talking to Shannon here in Bend, and that's Molly behind me. Again, just an amazing opportunity. Another shot here of Shannon here in the studio. And again, it was, we were producing this. I was actually switching it from New York, switching the switcher here in Bend from New York. Such an amazing, amazing opportunity, and it was a great showcase of our Remy solution. One more thing, obviously I have never been to New York. This was an amazing opportunity because if you haven't been to New York, you obviously wouldn't get a chance, but this was Ground Zero, where the Twin Towers fell September 11th, and obviously this was after September. This was October when we went. But it was just very surreal being here in this, and the weather was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so question is, we fly out on Saturday from New York. Well, we hit the ground the next week. First event we did that week, this was the team we were working with Visit Central Oregon here in Bend, and it was an amazing opportunity to showcase what's going on with tourism and the tourism sort of community as a whole here in Central Oregon. We had a couple of cameras for recording. We had clocks on the stage. We were running all the video support, all the audio supports, plus we had some lighting. It was a fairly simple setup as far as sound and lighting. We didn't do a lot, but just us being there helped them out. We also handled some breakout rooms. So again, just another view. Sammy on the left, Jason was handling all the presentations, Amber was doing cameras, Donovan was switching, and Sammy was doing the clock. Okay, so that was start of the week. What did we do? Well, Hydro Flask. And again, unfortunately, not much I can show you on this one, but I wanted to take a chance to at least show you, again, another marketing meeting. This was us in studio, and yes, there's a reason why those blue boxes are there. Those blue boxes are there because there's product there that we cannot show you. This was a sales and meeting for the next year. So this was fall 24, just like Osprey. This was another event to showcase products coming up. Donovan and I getting set up. These were taken by Sammy, and so she was also helping us out that day. Again, Donovan switching, and again, the great blue boxes you can't see. So yeah, that was an amazing event. And that day, well, it got more kooky because, well, we got a chance to, work with her. Well, it's not specifically about her. What it's actually is about above her. BenVenture Conference. This was our 19th year. Amazing opportunity. So there's me on the stage. 3 confidence monitors on stage. We handled the more of the initial video support plus some of the audio. The audio was really handled, though, more by the tower. Amazing staff with Eric and Matt, and then lighting done by Mike Nowak at the tower. Just an amazing team that we just are so pleased to work with. We did the stage a little different this year. We actually used the full stage. Tower has added a 16-foot by 9-foot screen. We ended up using that. It was just an amazing opportunity. So while Jason and I were at the tower, first thing, Donovan, Amber were actually at Tethero handling some recording and audio support and video support for a series of 3 sort of seminars that were pretty well attended. Then the team decided to come and join Jason and I. Jason's on the right. Again, Sammy running clock, Amber running cameras, and then Donovan obviously all the way on the left. That night, Thursday night, I got an amazing opportunity to help an amazing organization from Oregon Adaptive Sports. This is actually during a video that was played, a standing ovation for one of the presenters that was actually featured in that video, and just an amazing opportunity that night to help a great, incredible organization raise much needed funds to operate their organization. So if you don't know anything about Oregon Adaptive Sports, I tagged them in this post. Go check them out. Amazing organization. We've been privileged to help support them for several years now. I got an amazing assist from Flip Flop Sounds, Flip Flop Productions with the audio and a little bit of the lighting as well. It was just such an amazing night. I can't say more. So next day, jumped right back into BenVenture Conference. And same team, obviously. Added, if you've never got a chance to work with Marisa Hossack, she's an amazing photographer. Most of the artwork that you see, including photos like this, were done by her. Again, I tagged her in this post. She makes us look amazing. Just some amazing photos that we got out of that from her. And of course, this is the incredible team. Shannon there, sort of in the middle. She was the MC. You got Matt and Eric, who are the audio team, and then Mike, who from the tower, he's on the far right. And of course, the rest of the team is featured there. Of course, our logo, big on the screen, is always nice. So, what do we do? What do we do the next week? Well, so a couple of things we ended up doing the next week. Most of you do know that we also do full virtual production. And so this guy right here, Dietrich, he's one of the guys that he produces events for another company, but we do it out of here. This was a full virtual event. We had a bunch of people coming in. You can see this was later. We had 4 panelists on a panel. On that screen to the far right, you've got preview and program. It was just a lot of fun. It's always great working with Dietrich. View of the multi-view. This was when we were we were running a 4-person panel in during the stream live, and then we were setting up for a 3-person panel coming up right after. Pretty amazing. Absolutely fun to produce, fun to direct, and Dietrich always makes it fun for me, and we always have a few extra little things at the last minute, as all live production does, but it's a lot of fun to be able to produce virtual productions here, in Bend, and not have to go anywhere and produce them at a super high quality. That same night, the very night, so we had two days of that. Donovan and I ended up out in Redmond for Redmond Economic Development, and we helped support as well as record for REDI. So it's Redmond Economic Development Inc. I think. I can't remember what the I is now, but we've been partnering with them for many years. You can see their sign on the stage, and they had a sort of an event to let people know what they were doing. Also, Nosler, they're opening a fairly large facility in Redmond, and so it was also a time to update. Couple of final things that I ended up also being a part of. So the next thing I want to show, this is more just the final thing. This was an event for Oregon Home Builders Association. It was at the River House. Again, Flip Flop Productions brought me in. They were handling all the audio and all essentially what needed to be done. However, they needed some Zoom support, and so we brought in our rack. To help them have a better, opportunity to get the people in Zoom able to see the room better, as well as then a better presentation on the screens. And yes, that is in the top right. That is the governor of the state of Oregon. She did actually speak to the room, and so again, the room was able to see her, hear her very well. They took a few questions from the room, and so that just was sort of an opportunity to, have a better experience. And again, we're built to do this day in and day out. We can support Zoom without a problem. So that's sort of a brief, summary of what this last month looked like. Thanks for joining me. I hope you watched the entire thing. I mean, lots of incredible production we did this month, and I'm just so pleased and blessed to have some amazing clients and customers, and as well as just a team that we just love digging in for our clients. So thanks for joining me so much. Appreciate it very much. And wherever you are, hope you're having a wonderful day.